So for my Super Bowl predictions, obviously, if you follow me or fuck with me, I am a 49ers fan lifelong. So fuck the Chiefs. And I really hope they don't three-peat. That's my fan bias. But aside from that, I hate repeat Super Bowls. And, this is what the same Super Bowl from 2 years ago. And I'm already going to have a knock on the Chiefs. The fact that they ain't beaten a different team each time. And I know it's a luck of the draw, but it's like, so for say they win this time, they're gonna have like what Pete Mahomes is gonna have like four Super Bowls, and he beat the Eagles twice, and then he beat the Niners twice. I don't know. That's a knock to me. But anyway, respect if he does, but I've been feeling like this the whole year, going back to my fantasy draft regrets. I really feel like this is the year of Saquon. And last week, it was not a bad defense by the Commanders, but it's just like no one could stop him. If he wants to run the fucking ball or he wants those yards, he's going to get them and he's going to get a lot more. And it's just been his year of redemption just based on the way the Giants screwed them. And it's like the team, like that's all they needed to be really a powerhouse for the Eagles because they got, a solid quarterback. He's in between the star and superstar like kind of category right now. They got AJ Brown, he's the top receiver. I mean, they got Devontae Smith. He is a number one to me. AJ Brown's like mishaps or missed opportunities are going right to Devontae Smith and stuff. And so they got I don't know how to say the tight end's name, but he's a solid one. Gogurt. So they got solid defense. I just to me, this is a more prepared Eagles team than they were last time. And I think they pull it through. I think they win 31-21. And, I think the Eagles will be victorious because Saquon puts them over the top. So I know I just there's so many things about the Chiefs that I just don't like. I just Patrick Mahomes. I just think he's like he's scripted. Not like the NFL has a script. He just he's fucking over cliche with his answers all the fucking time. When it like you can see it in his eyes, he probably don't mean that shit. Like and Travis Kelsey, I don't knock him. He's a really good tight end, one of the greats. With the whole Taylor Swift bullshit, whatever. It's for ratings. That's why, along with the referees, everybody thinks that this is scripted. Why the Chiefs are always in there. And who else? Fucking Chris Jones. He's a beast. But fucking why do you cry over everything? Like I'm such a hater, but it's just like I get it. You cry during the national anthem. I totally get that. But like he came off the sideline, they held someone, and he's like, it's like, come on, dude. But bottom line, you know, Chiefs have had a great run, and bottom line, you can't knock them on that. But I think Eagles are going to push it over the top, and they are going to win their Super Bowl. So February 6th is coming up fast. About what, like 8 days from me recording this, and everybody's talking about Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, he's going to Phoenix. Now my Warriors are back in the mix. Blah blah blah. We'll see what happens with that. But a name that I didn't expect was De'Aaron Fox. The Sacramento Kings are open to trading their star guard. He's looking to get re-signed after the season, but they said that he hasn't been showing interest in signing on long term, which I don't blame them because I don't know why they fired their coach, which was kind of unexpected, and it's weird because after they fired him, they went on a 9-game winning streak. I think winning solves everything, but apparently it doesn't because I guess De'Aaron Fox don't want to be around. And then I seen yesterday that he denies requesting to be traded. And it's probably, to me, he's just trying to save face in case no deal happens or whatever. But the talk is that he wants to go to San Antonio and play with Wembyana, and that's cool. But it's like I just wouldn't go for one player. I think they would be like a really good duo. But who else do they got over there? I don't know. There's nobody to me notable because like the young guys that they got this year, especially in the draft, that's probably what they're going to trade away for De'Aaron Fox. So I don't know. I feel like if De'Aaron goes, they should have like maybe one other piece, like a real good like small forward or something, and then I'd be like, okay, maybe he got something going over there. But that is the shocker. I did not expect that, and I heard maybe the Nuggets, but I don't think they have the draft capital to acquire a player such as De'Aaron Fox. And then I see Lakers, which I never thought of that, but that could be the fit that they need because they've been talking the last 2 years how they're going to go after Trey Young, but that hasn't happened. Trey Young's probably a lifelong Hawk, but De'Aaron Fox would be a fit, but gotta have to give away a good penny for that. So I don't know. I don't know. But in all likelihood, if I was to guess, he's probably going to end up in San Antonio because that even they were saying on NBA Today that is now because of Wembyana becoming a destination that players want to go now. So which is cool. And let's see, February 6th, let's see where Jimmy Butler ends up, De'Aaron Fox. They're talking about Zach LaVine, Brandon Ingram. So let's see where these players end up. This is like my favorite time of the year. So let's see what happens. So is Adam Silver changing the NBA too much? I've been very opinionated on how I don't like the All Star game, what the changes, how they're making it tournament style, and all that stuff. And blah, blah, blah. Slam dunk needs names in there, not fucking these McClungs and shit. And same with the 3 point. There's been good changes. I like the NBA Cup. That's nice. I don't like how during summer league there's like a preseason champion. I don't like that. It's like why does everybody have to be a winner? Like that is like you preparing for the team or the season, rookies trying to get their shine on and stuff, or veterans getting in extra work before the season. I just think that's weird. But the reason why I'm saying this is because Adam Silver came out yesterday and said that he's thinking about doing 10-minute quarters, 4 10-minute quarters, which is only taking, 2 minutes off each quarter. And it's like, why change that in 2025? Why not change it 20 years ago or 40 years ago? Like, he's like, it would be great for the television format. Who gives a fuck? Like football games are 4 hours pending overtime. Like, are they shortening their shit? And you don't gotta follow in queue with other leagues, but I just think it's stupid. Like, do things that make the game better. Don't like shorten it or do things that will accommodate like billions that you're trying to get. It's like you can't change it. I mean, you could change it, but don't go so drastic that it really affects the game. And that's why me as an old head, I will look at these new players like y'all ain't shit because like you play 2 minutes less each quarter, so you're never gonna hit the records that you want to, and stuff like that. I just think it's like let's calm down. Let's go back to the old formats, like the All Star game. Let's just go East versus West, you know, and original 3 point contest. Only have the slam dunk contest if you have notable names in it. I just don't get why they can't get like Ant-Man in there and maybe one LeBron appearance. Like, why not? Like, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I just don't like all this shit. It's like, let's keep the game mostly the way it is because that's the game we've loved, the game we've grown up to, and the game we're raising our kids on. So, it's turning too much into like the MTV Rock and Jock bullshit, where like, oh, you step on a foot behind the 3 point line, that's 25 points. It's like, who knows if that is going to be a change they're going to make by next year. So I'm just saying, make changes, but don't make it fucking crazy.